Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks up there. A gentle reminder, as always, to please like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it is indeed a free way to support the channel. So, guys, I want to talk a little bit about that what has been taking place. It's a big news story now surrounding Jerome Waite, right, and his comments that he made in a GPS interview, in a football GPS interview, right? And of course, these comments have been very controversial, right? So yeah, so I mean I don't understand why our national program can't run smoothly. I don't understand why it can't run smoothly. Well, sometimes you guys see me don't speak on certain things, and the reason why I don't do it is because the negativity, I'm kind of tired of it. It's kind of very tiring. It's very tiring, right? I mean, with our football, it's just one thing after the next, man. It's just one thing after the next. It's very tiring and very frustrating, man. Right? And sometimes I just decide to leave the negativity alone. Honestly, sometimes I just decide to leave the negativity alone because it's just one thing after the next. It's just one thing after the next, and the negativity is so much. And as I said, it's just one thing after the next, man. One thing after the next. Honestly, man, it needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's very tiring. Things just can't run smoothly. Just pure contention. Pure contention. So, you guys saw the Jerome Waite interview, with football GPS, right? And he said, well, for starters, apparently he's being summoned to a meeting by the Jamaica Football Federation. So from what is being reported, it appears as if the Jamaica Football Federation isn't too pleased with what was said in that particular interview, right? And he expressly stated and implied some stuff that I can understand why the Federation wouldn't be too pleased about it, right? In terms of, I don't agree that they should not. I mean, look, I can understand why they would be upset about it, right? That I can understand, right? And it's just a lot of stuff said that it just gives far more greater insight into all of this foolishness that is taking place, or why the program can't run smoothly. I mean, for starters, he started out the interview, right? He started out the interview by saying that, and by the way, I'm not quoting him word for word. I'm just giving a general synopsis of what he said, right? Basically saying that everybody needed a chance, right? They needed a chance to see everybody, a chance to look at what everybody can do, right? And my thing is that at this stage, at this point in time, right, the final set of games before the Gold Cup, right, we're still giving players chance, right? We still don't know what players can do, right? We're still giving players chances. No, right? And they just concluded Japan tour the other day. We're still giving players chances. I don't understand what is taking place. We're still giving players chances right now. I mean, seriously, man, this is foolishness, right? We should already know what these players can do and what these players can't do, right? And we should still, at this point in time, it's just a matter of adding the final touches, right? Getting the team gelled, they kept building the chemistry, having the players understand each other's games and each other's basically understanding each other more on the field, right? Having the players, understanding their roles in the team and their roles on the pitch, right? And giving them experience in those respective roles, in those respective positions, etc., etc. Right? We shouldn't be talking about we want to give everybody on the tour a chance, right, to showcase what they can do at this level. Them the days are supposed to have gone. Right? This is how shabby the preparation has been leading into the major tournaments. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. Honestly, man. It's very, very it's as a reggae boy fan, man, it's just really, really frustrating. Right? That at this late stage in the preparation for two major things. Right? These friendly games, were supposed to be the last friendly games, the last preparation for the two major upcoming tournaments, right? World Cup qualifiers and Gold Cup, right? And this is supposed to be a golden generation for us, right? We're talking about wanting to win Gold Cup. We talk about wanting to get to Qatar, right? And this is what we're doing. We're still giving players a chance to showcase what they can do at this level. It's foolishness. It don't make no sense. So that's the first thing that stood out to me in this interview, right? Secondly, right? This is something that really stood out to me. You have to play the best players for the 25th ranked Serbia. Right? And he alluded to the fact that the Japan team is the under 24 team. So what that says to me is that what I feared would take place is that the Japan U24 team was underestimated. Again, I'm not quoting him word for word, right? But just basically giving you guys, basically, this is what he said. He said it in different words, but this is what he said. You guys can go take a look at the interview yourselves. But, you have to play the best players against the 25th ranked Serbia, right? And then alluding to the fact that the Japan, it was a U24 team. My understanding of that is that the Japan U24 team was underestimated. Right? How can you underestimate a team with about 6 of the starters, if I'm not mistaken, are starters for top 5 leagues, are starter teams in top 5, and even the others that weren't in top 5 leagues in Europe were starters for big clubs in like the Dutch league. Right? I mean, how we're underestimating a team like that, right? And talking about giving a look into some of the players in that particular team. Giving a look in for what? So that a youth team, a Japan U24 team, can wipe the floor with a men's national senior team. Look, I understand that the consequences are not as great because, there wasn't any slipping in the rankings because it's not against a senior team and all of that. So it couldn't fall in the rankings and stuff like that because of this game. But it doesn't go around the fact that it's still very embarrassing to have a U24 team wipe the floor with our men's national senior team. It was embarrassing. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so hard to watch. So that's another thing. I basically implied from that statement that he made in the 5th minute. No, lie. In the 8th minute of the interview. In the 8th minute of the interview, he made that statement. And I'm saying, so wait. We underestimated the U24 team. We never think that the U24 team, they are going to dog way up the way of them dog way up. Right? So that's another thing, right? When he said that sun hot at that time of the day is no easy task. Boss, next. Seriously. Jamaica will live better. Like Japan, I mean, I know. We live in the tropics, bro. Yeah, tell me say the Japanese them know more about Sonat than we. I mean, to be fair, some of the English players are wouldn't be as used to the Sonat as us, but that's just a lame excuse, bro. These are professionals. I mean, I get that there were water breaks and all of that, so it did seem as if the day was hot, but still, bro, still, that's just a lame and a poor excuse for me, right? Another thing, the coaches agree that there is a lack of chemistry, right? And one of the most difficult things to have is chemistry, right? I mean, again, man, we're going into a major tournament. We're going into a major tournament, and well, we're going into two major tournaments. Arguably, this could potentially be the biggest summer in Jamaica's football, depending on how it could possibly turn out and the expectations of how it could turn out, right? No chemistry, no on the field chemistry, and from what we understand, no off the field chemistry either. I mean, they're trying to make it look like, things are improving in terms of relations between the players off the pitch. But, we don't know. We heard all sort of stuff that, some of the players, weren't necessarily seeing eye to eye, right? Or there was issues from an acceptance standpoint and all of that stuff. So it's just a shame that at this stage of our preparation, we have it coming like we don't even start prepare for the major tournament. This is how crazy it is, right? We're going to be preparing for the Gold Cup in the Gold Cup. That's how it seems to me. We're going to be preparing for the Gold Cup in the Gold Cup. That's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, right? Another thing that he said in the interview along the lines of JFF need to give us all the support, right? That is the only way things will work out, right? So what is Mr. Waite implying? JFF not supporting the team? That's a major talking point as well. We have to lose games to realize things are not together. All of these statements are being said on the eve of a major tournament, guys. All of these things are being said on the eve of a major tournament. Crazy. A tournament, by the way, that we have been saying that we want to win. The coaching staff themselves have said it, that we want to win this tournament, right? JFF and coaching staff need to work together. How can the JFF and the coaching staff not be working together? Why does the assistant coach even feel the need to say this? This is crazy. Crazy, man. Once we are working together, things will be much better regards to the preparation. JFF and coaching staff need to work together. The assistant coach is saying that at this particular time on the eve of a major tournament. Crazy. JFF must do more. You know how much time the man repeat that in the interview? JFF needs to do more, must do more. We have heard it from the assistant coach and we are hearing it from the head coach. JFF need to do more. JFF not doing enough, right? What's the more, right? So much factors. They need to understand we as the coaching staff is in charge of the team. As it relates to selection, it is the head coach who has the final say. What is Mr. Waite saying here? What is he implying? Tapa not picking him team? When I asked Mr. Speed that question on coach's desk when he was on the other day, he said 200% Tapa is picking the team. So why is the assistant coach saying otherwise? And why is the head coach implying otherwise the other day when he was at the Montego Bay airport, the Sangster International Airport? Right, when you watch that interview from Tappa, it's hard to arrive at any other conclusion other than Tappa is not picking this team. Right, when the man basically say along the lines that, you know, for him personally, he doesn't want players to be playing without documents. But yet still the players are in the team. But him personally wouldn't want players playing in the team without documents. When you watch that interview, it implies that Tappa is not picking this team, and now the assistant coach is implying that as well. I mean, not even implying, basically Jerome Waite is expressly stating that. Right? And the interviewer asks, are they interfering with team selection? Twice she asked that question, just for Mr. Waite to conclusively say, yes, they are. But, he didn't say it. He didn't say it. Towards the end of the interview, she said, I need to ask JFF why. Are they interfering with team selection? Jerome Waite, you know what he said? Definitely. Again, the interviewer, I think her name is Trishana McGowan. I don't want to, is a popular journalist, renowned television personality and journalist. Right? I need to ask the JFF why are they interfering with selection. It was a very good interview, by the way. Right? And Wade said, definitely. Definitely. This is just crazy, man. This is just crazy. One of the main things that I wanted to talk about is when he implied that UK players don't want to be a part of prep, a part of the preparation, training or games. They only want to show up for World Cup qualifiers and Gold Cup. I've had that feeling for quite some time. I didn't want to say it because I never had any. It's just the vibe that you get. You don't see the same level of commitment from our camp. I'm not just even talk. I don't want to be offensive here, but I'm not even just talking about the UK born players. Right? The vibe you get from some of the players sometimes is that, no, when I see other countries and I see the level of commitment towards representing and playing in all the games from the respective players, right? I just don't see that sometimes with our team. Right? Even the other day, a bag of players are pull out. All of them are state personal reasons. A bag of players are pull out for very important upcoming friendly games. Right? For the preparation for the major tournament. I'm going to beat the players them. If a lot of the players don't want, it's only goal. Like my thing is, it is important to be a part of the preparation for the Gold Cup and the World Cup qualifiers. It is very important to be a part of those. How we are going to get it right in the major tournaments. The UK born players, them come out here, them want to go Gold Cup. Right? How are we going to get it right? Them want to go World Cup rather. How are we going to get it right to ensure qualification to the World Cup and to do well in the Gold Cup, which I'm sure the players want? How are we going to get it? How are we going to do well in these tournaments, World Cup qualifiers and all of that, if we don't properly prepare? I'm sorry, man, but I get that vibe. I know Mr. Waite is implying it, and I personally get that vibe. Right? That some of the players are not, these only Gold Cup and World Cup qualifiers them want to play. And if that is so, that is a disgrace. If that is so, that is a disgrace. Right? My thing is the leadership not stressing the importance of the preparation stage, right? Is because things are run like a joke thing. The players don't take it seriously. What is going on? Right? What is going on? I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand what is going on, man. This whole thing is just all over the place. It's just I don't know, that's why, I agree with Ryan LFC when him said temper your expectations, because honestly, this whole thing is looking like this train is going off the tracks. It look like this train is going off the tracks. Honestly, man, I am not going to be expecting anything of this team, right? If we get success, then I'll be happy, but I'm not going to be expecting anything of this team, because the whole preparation stage for these two major upcoming tournaments have been a shambles, a disgrace. No preparation. Basically, as I said, we're going to be preparing for these major tournaments in the major tournaments. That don't make no sense to me. Absolutely none. I'm sorry. And we expect to have success when it look like administration are joke out the thing, coaching staff are joke out the thing, players are joke out the thing. Seriously, when Mr. Waite is going to be talking about the water break and that the players were not ready. You know, that first goal that Kuba scored on us, which was a disgrace, right? Tilt show the man on him stronger foot, right? And ball go through the whole thing. Trust me, man. Trust me. It's crazy. The whole team getting up before the man them get nutmeg. Right? The man them asleep on the throwing. Asleep on the throwing. Right? And Mr. Waiter Aga says, yo, the players not ready after the water break. Boss, it's the coach responsibility to refocus the players quick and fast. Quick and fast is the coach responsibility to get the players to ready up again and refocus and concentrate. The game is about to restart. And as a matter of fact, honestly, the players themselves, the coach should do it, yes, but also the players themselves need to take responsibility. You should not be sleeping at a moment like that. I talk about say you're not ready. That don't make no sense to me. This whole everybody forget beaten. Players forget beaten. Coaching staff need to get beaten. Right? Administration need to get beaten. The whole thing is just all over the place, man. The whole thing is just all over the place. The whole thing is just all over the place, man. Honestly. The whole thing is just shambles and it's all over the place, man. How we're going to get no success? How we're going to get any success by operating like this? It's almost impossible to have a consistent and sustained and a great amount of success operating like this. This is ridiculous, man, honestly. Honestly, everybody just need to shape up, man. And my worry is that even if them do shape up, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. But guys, anyways, that's my 2 cents. I didn't plan for the video to be this long, but that's my 2 cents, guys. Stay safe, take care, and until next time.